Wow, the way God shows up for me, guys. This morning, I woke up to this message on my Jesus Callings devotional. It says, watch to see what I will do. This is God speaking to me, right? Fast forward, I got to my God tree. It was 52 minutes past the hour. So I go to page 52 of our family's website. And of all the things that show up, look, the same Jesus Calling I quoted. Watch to see what I will do. And nobody can tell me all of that just lined up, you know? For me, waking up this morning, God, what is this I'm dealing with today? And for him to say, watch to see what I will do, right? And before I sat down to read page 52, I'm just staring at this, like, God, I'm watching to see what you're going to do. And only for him to have that very message on page 52. I have like almost 150 web pages, guys. So once again, everything lined up a little bit too perfectly that anybody could say, oh, that's a regular coincidence thing. That's God himself, guys, making me aware of his presence with me and you too. And that's my prayer, that we all could feel his presence with us. I can't get over a God wink from my daughter, Julie. She said she was trying to remember this word. He said decisive. She couldn't remember the word that she was trying to come up with her head. And she called me on Sunday. She said she was going to call me after her run. And all of a sudden, I was like, boo, how are we going with? It's our discernment. He's saying, Mom, that's the word I've been looking for. I've been trying to remember discernment. So she's been doing this video. She did a whole video on discernment for me because you wouldn't believe, guys, exactly where she was in New York in this park. This guy started shouting in the background. He says, just you and God. Say this life is just you and God. You and your discernment. What kind of love is this, guys? For God to make my daughter feel aware of his presence with her in New York. And that's what the message was in the Jesus Calling. I'm just crying over the love God shows us, guys. It's just about we can entrust our loved ones to him, you know? So here's my daughter all the way in New York, feeling God's presence with her. And she did that video that I'm feeling God's presence with me through her, you know, for her to call me and for me to say discernment. And this discernment, God, don't joke with it. What discernment is, it's just God's guidance for us. Do you guys understand? Discernment, like, it's not regular, like, wisdom. It's not like a thought or something logical. It's God's voice within us. You know, that we have to try and figure out, like, what God would have us to say. God, what would you have us to do? Where would you have us to go? It's just like, you know, moving, living, having our being in God and having this discernment with him. And knowing that we're never alone, guys. Okay, just feeling God. And where is God taking me? What would God have me to say? What would God have me to do? And every moment we can tap into this discernment from God and having faith in him and trusting him and knowing that he has our back, guys. And he's with us, he's for us, he's on our side. This guy I listened to on TikTok, he said, let's not make it a good month, let's make it a God month. So that's my prayer for us, that we could all have this closeness with God and we can know on a moment by moment basis what he would have us to do. See, I got to go to exactly to page 52 just to confirm this message from him. Watch to see what I'm going to do, Nick. So let's just put our full faith, our full trust in God. And this hope is just knowing that we have a higher being, the God who created the sun, the moon, the sky. He's walking with us. We can tap into his strength, his ability, his wisdom, his guidance. Don't miss out on this life with God. Even when we go through rough times, we can know it's from the hands of a loving God that he knows what he's doing with us.